Have mercy on me, a sinner.
Hey guys, welcome to a Gears of War Judgment Let's Play. This is the multiplayer and we're just doing a team deathmatch. I think there's a bot or two, but for the most part, everyone's a real player. Kind of gone for an achievement here. Got to kind of win a match, a team deathmatch match on every map, and this was the last one that I needed, so I was going for it, and I did pretty well, so I thought I'd chuck it up. I do make a quick edit about a few minutes in that kind of just jumps. The reason I did that was because I got a message on Xbox and I quickly read it and I thought I'd cut it out. So if you see that edit, that's why. I thought I would also talk about my Gears of War history and some other stuff to do with Gears of War. But basically, you know, I was late to the Xbox party. I was probably 2 years late. And the Xbox 360 party, that is. And I got Gears of War 1 and I really liked it. And I didn't really play online at all because, you know, I didn't really know anyone back then when I got the game, and no one was really playing it because Gears of War 2 had come out at that stage. So I got Gears of War 2 about 6 months after the game came out, and I really liked Gears of War 2 compared to Gears of War 1. I know a lot of people say they like Gears of 1 more, but I really like Gears of War 2 because obviously it was the first multiplayer experience I had in a Gears of War game. So yeah, you know, on Xbox forums I was looking for people to do achievements with, and I met this one guy who I won't mention, but he introduced me to the people who I've been playing games with for about 3 or 4 years now, or actually probably about 3.5 years, I'd guess, around about, and I play with them on every game. Gears of War, not only just Gears of War, but you know, co-op games like Dead Space 3, for example, all the way to your multiplayer games, and you know, they're pretty good guys. So I mean, Gears of War 2 especially is probably has a big part in who I play with these days, that's for sure. And I played Gears of War 2 for probably about, oh god, I can never be 100% sure, but probably about 8 months straight to get 100%. Back then I was kind of going for achievements a little bit more than I do now. And yeah, the level 100 achievement took us months and months and months. It was kind of the reason why we all played so much. And, you know, we got really tired of the game at the end, obviously, because, you know, level 100 we played a lot, but it was just kind of one of those things that, you know, we just wanted to get and go for, and we did all eventually get it, obviously, because I got the game 6 months later. I got the achievement a few months after everyone, but you know, I kept at it and ended up completing it. It was it was hard, and yeah, it was a solid grind. Like, once you reach, it took months and months and months to reach level 81, and once you reach level 81, that's only halfway. So, yes, probably one of the hardest achievements I've ever got in the game, in any game. But you know, I did play Gears of War 3, and while I didn't mind the single player, the multiplayer I actually really enjoyed to begin with. But the Gears of War crowd has this really, and I don't want to swear here, but I will, has this really fucked up mentality about it that if you use a gun that they don't use, then you're a noob. Like, for example, if you use a chainsaw, you're a chainsaw noob. If you use the sawn-off shotgun, you're a noob because you don't use the Nasher. So it's like, that's why I quit, because I was using a mixture of a mixture between the sawn-off, the Nasher, and the Lancers. And when I was having a bad day with the Nasher, I would switch to the sawn-off to see if it was any better, and I would get abuse on Xbox Live. And I mean, that comes with the territory of gaming, that you're going to get abuse. But this is just like, you know, a lot of it. It was like for no reason, just because I was kicking ass with the sawn-off shotgun, I'd get messages, oh, you're a noob, you're a noob. And it's not, you know, I took it to heart or got hurt, but I was like, man, you know, if the game's going to be judged, if I'm going to be judged by the gun I'm going to be using in a multiplayer game, then it's not like I'm cheating or anything. So, you know, fuck Gears of War 3. So I stopped playing Gears of War 3 because, yeah, that was bullshit. And yeah, just I'm not going to have any of that anymore. And I haven't, like I said, I've been playing with these guys for about 3.5 years now. So yeah, I barely hear any shit talking anymore. I'm never in private matches or anything. I'm never in public game chats or anything. I'm always in party chat on Xbox Live. So, you know, I've kind of cut that crap out. But I just, yeah, shit talking pisses me off these days. Hopefully it's not because I'm old. But I thought I'd talk about Gears of War, the Judgment multiplayer. you know, I have some likes and dislikes. For me personally, I think every Gears of War game is very inconsistent. For example, you run up to somebody with a Nash at point blank range, shoot, they don't die, and then you do the exact same thing a few other times and they die. So it's like, it's very inconsistent. I don't know why. It feels every game from Gears of War 1 has been like that, but that's the way it is. And then another problem is that there's a lot of hardcore players out there. Like, I'm already facing people, and this only been out for a day, who are already at Prestige, and that's kind of crazy. Apparently it only takes 12 hours, but still, if you have 12 hours to kill on the first day, then you're probably a bit nutter in the head. But yeah, the things I really like about Gears 1, this is just something in every Gears game, is that there's barely any campers. Like, you will find people camping and, you know, in corners and stuff, but there's barely any sniper campers. Like, you can easily dodge snipers in this game, so that's really a huge plus. This game also really does involve a lot of skill, like wall bouncing, running around, making sure you put the right weapon out and stuff like that. This game does require a lot of skill, and the great new feature that they've added is that now you can throw, when you do throw a grenade at somebody and it hits them, it sticks to them, so they can't just simply run away. Obviously, because they've added that, they've taken away the ability to just stick grenades on the walls, which mean that it does actually make it harder to camp, which I just literally figured that's probably why they took it out, because people would set up grenades and then they'd just camp in that area. So now you can't do that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's nowhere near as fun as Gears of War 1 or 2, because I did go back to Gears of War 1 and play that for a few months, and you know, I feel like it's missing something. Like, it's good fun, but I feel like it's just missing something. Like, the maps are boring to me. They're very confusing, and yeah, I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I just feel like it's not smooth, if that makes any sense at all. Like, just running around this map, for example, especially this map that I'm playing on right now. Yeah, it's just confusing, and it's just really annoying. It's pretty late here, so I probably can't really think of the words I want to, but I probably won't be doing many of these Gears of War Judgment multiplayer games, only because I don't think I'll play for very long. Like I said, I played Gears of War 2 for a year, so no matter how long I go between Gears of War games, I'll always be kind of over it. So I probably won't play too much. I'll do a few if I get a few good games in while I'm playing. But for the most part, you know, Gears of War, I've done my review, and that's pretty much all I really got the game for. So yeah, speaking of my review, I do have a review of Gears of War on my channel. It's doing really well view-wise. I mean, a few hundred views is good in my books, because, you know, I'm not a big channel. Just quickly, I also just reached 700 subscribers, and while it doesn't merit making its own unique video like 1,000 subscribers would, I do appreciate all the 700 subscribers that are out there. You know, it's been a while. I've been stuck in the 600s for quite a while, because, yeah, I do go through my phases where I'll stop uploading videos, but I think I'm kind of into the uploading videos on a regular basis. Like, this will be the third video I've uploaded in a day, or 2 days technically. But yeah, I think I'm good when it comes to really being bothered to put up content. So, you know, I'm going to still keep doing my my reviews and my guides and my Let's Plays. That's pretty much what my channel's going to be about. So yeah, you will be seeing definitely some more Arma 3. I've been struggling to get some of that out. I tried playing some of that today, but yeah, we had some really bad matches, nothing really worth putting on YouTube. And DayZ standalone, when that comes out, I'll probably do some Shroud of the Avatar when the alpha comes out, which I'm looking forward to heaps. Blue Raven Gaming still needs some reviewers, console mainly. Also, we need news providers, which is basically a pretty annoying job where you have to kind of go out, look for news, and then write a small article on it and submit it to me, and I'll put it on the site. So if you're interested, let me know. Other than that, I don't really have much to talk about. This game should be over in a few minutes, so I'll just kind of fill it with something. Shroud of the Avatar is a game by Lord British, and I made a video about it not long ago explaining what it is, and they just reached their $1 million pledge goal. So now when they reach 1.1 million, 1.2 million, they'll continue to add better things. And so I put a $500 pledge in, which means I get a bunch of cool stuff. And because I played Ultima Online for 6 years, and about 4 of those years I didn't actually pay for it, That guy was teabagging, what an asshole. And I didn't actually pay for it. I thought, why not? Even I paid for 2 years, but then the servers that you pay for kind of got really shit, and all the free servers were really cool. So that's why I did that. But I thought, I got so much entertainment out of UO, so I might as well support Lord British, who made it possible, aka Richard Garriott, and put a big pledge in. So $500 was the amount I could pledge. I could probably go up to $1,000, but I prefer to buy games like Gears of War as well. But yeah, that game comes out next year, late next year, but the alpha is going to be playable at the end of the year. There's not going to be a lot of you on my friends list who will be interested in the game, but I will be trying to do as many videos as I possibly can, because you're going to kind of think of it as like a, well, not Skyrim, because Skyrim has amazing graphics, but think of it as a Skyrim with worse graphics, and I did really good here, I think. Yeah, with worse graphics, but it's multiplayer. It's not technically an MMO, but it has multiplayer aspects to it. So like, I can buy a house like you can in Skyrim, and then other players can see my real house. I can place a store there and sell stuff, as well as, monster hunt and stuff like that, and do quests like in WoW, for example. So I'm looking forward to that game. I suggest you make a pledge. Just shroudoftheavatar.com. Go find my video, it's on my channel somewhere. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I talked heaps, I talked more than I thought I would, because I am very tired. I just thought I would put this video up before I went to bed, that way it uploaded while I was sleeping. Boom, got 2 achievements there that I was going for. Anyway guys, have a good one, see ya.